I know I haven't been reviewing the last couple of episodes of Assassination Classroom, but they have been really good, so I want to talk about it.
I am the dawn of my sword.
I think the last episode I reviewed was when all the class students that was running across the rooftops of these buildings, and then they jumped in some alleyway and hurt some old man, and then they built the new daycare for his the daycare that he runs and stuff to repay him. And Kuro Sensei was mad at him, and he turned completely black and he slapped all of them at like one time and stuff. That was funny. But then like after that, like the guy that was on then, like for some reason the next episode, like the guy that had the flowers showed up in their classroom, and then they was looking at this dude, and I was thinking the whole thing. I didn't even think until like a second, literally a second before the guy revealed himself to be Reaper. I didn't even think, who is this guy? And he was talking to them for about a good 2 minutes. But literally like a second before, I was like, hold up, who is this guy? And then the class students was like, yo, who are you? Aren't you that dude that was freaking talking to us with the flowers and stuff that was in the alley that had called the ambulance and jump? And he was like, yeah. And then he revealed himself to be Reaper, and then all of them, he said he had Professor Bitch freaking locked up somewhere. So all the students had went to where he had told them to come like 12 o'clock at night, and then come to find out that Professor Bitch, she the one that freaking was like on Reaper's side because she's petty and childish. She went evil. Well, you really don't know if she's evil or not, but she's good to those kids, but you don't know if she's evil or not. It's kind of in between when you talking about assassins, because Kazuma-san and freaking Professor Bitch, both of them are assassins, so you really don't know if they're evil or not. They're just good to the kids, and they just doing their job and stuff. So it's kind of mixed up, because when they wasn't training the kids and stuff on how to kill Kuro Sensei, they were professional assassins and stuff, and they just carried out whatever assassin job they had, whether they had to kill a bad guy or a good guy. You could call them evil, but you really don't really know. That's kind of a tricky thing with that one, because it's a matter of perspective, if you want to say so like that. But turns out she working with Reaper and stuff. They try to go in there and save her and John, and they had a plan thought out, like, look, we gotta send a few of us in here, and then a few of us stay out here, so if we get caught, y'all can help us escape and stuff. And then they had like then they got caught, but then they had some explosives to where they can use explosives on the wall, and they blew up the wall. They got out, but they still tried to escape, but they couldn't escape, and they ended up in like a sewer or something. I don't really know, man. I forgot, and I don't know how they ended up in the sewer and stuff. I think they was escaping. Then they just somehow end up in the sewer, and then that's when they found Reaper down there, and he could like make himself be like freaking not invisible, but he can make himself be invincible, to where he can hit you, but you can't hit him. It's kind of like the same jutsu that Obito uses. Obito and I don't know if Kakashi can use the jutsu, but I know Obito can use the jutsu to where you phase through his body, but as soon as he wants to, he can grab you and stuff, and he can become like solid and junk. That was the same jutsu that Reaper was using, except he was completely black and junk. And then that's when the whole thing, or how when he started knocking out all the kids, like punching all the girls and stuff and all the boys in the face and knocking them out, and he tied them up. And then Kuro Sensei and Kazuma-san had came and tried to save him. This was in an episode after that. Kuro Sensei got locked up with the kids too, because he rushed in the cage with the kids, and then we tried to break the cage. The cage freaking burnt his flipper off. So then he was like, okay, I'm gonna show y'all a new move that I know of that can help us out and stuff. They were like, oh yeah, so you're gonna finally use your power and jump? So and then he got down on his fours and started licking the bars and stuff with his acid tongue. But that was gonna take too long, and all the kids was like, you idiot! That's gonna take a long time. We're gonna be dead by then. So that was funny. And then Kazuma-san didn't get caught, and he was chasing after Reaper. And God, some got stuck in my throat, man. It's like some spits on. My bad. Yo, he was chasing after Reaper, and then Professor Bitch had caught up with him. And then that's when freaking Kazuma-san told her, like, hey man, like, look, we professionals, this is what we do. I'm not really worrying about you. That's how come all your advances that you have laid upon me, any idiot can see that you like me and stuff, and and any idiot would be stupid to pass that chance up, but I'm not thinking about that right now. We gotta save Earth. That's how come I haven't been focusing on you. And then she was just like, all right, whatever. And then Reaper was like, sorry. He blew up like they was in like this big opening space, and he blew up like some bricks and stuff. Fell on Kazuma-san, but he was good, and it fell on Professor Bitch, but it broke her arm. So Kazuma-san had got Professor Bitch, and then he freaking healed her arm by like making like some kind of splint for it, and then he ran after Reaper, and then he beat Reaper up. Him and Reaper started fighting, which was a cool tail fight, man, like really good. I loved that fight. And then freaking him and Reaper started fighting, and he beat Reaper up, and then Reaper had like a mini pistol in his finger or something. That was really dope though, that mini pistol. He shot Kazuma-san. We thought he was dead, but Kazuma-san wasn't dead. Kuro Sensei had like put one of his tentacles out there and made like a fake chest for Kazuma-san, because Reaper shot him in the chest, and he just hit Kuro Sensei's freaking tentacle, and like fake blood and stuff started pouring out. They beat Reaper. They came back to school and stuff, and then now they back on to where they focusing on defeating Kuro Sensei and passing school and stuff and graduating and stuff, saving Earth. So yeah, all that was really freaking good. My thoughts on the whole thing, I loved how they got the whole relationship of introducing Reaper and showing how good the kids are now, and also showing how good Kazuma-san is. That was really freaking awesome. I really loved that. Let me know your thoughts on stuff about the 2 episodes. I think it was 2 episodes I just talked about. If you have seen them, if you haven't seen them, go see them. They're really freaking good. I know I missed a couple of different things, a couple of key details and little stuff like that, but hey, go watch the episode, come back to this video, tell me how you enjoyed it, and tell me how I did in my review and stuff, and all that, man. But I love your faces. Share this video, subscribe, all of that, man. Comment down in the comment section. Tell me what you had for dinner last night too, man. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm Darren the Awesome. You're awesome. Stay easy. I love your faces. Peace. One love. I'm out.